What's up guys, just got a little mix-up I wanted to show you all. So the prerequisite for this particular mix-up is being able to Kara dash or Plink dash consistently. If you don't know how to do it, it's pretty easy. You just dash and then basically Plink any two attack buttons in rapid succession and you'll get as shown. You should basically be doing this already if you're not. X-23's Plink dash in particular is extremely good. Like you can do 2 dashes and already be in range for a stand medium. And you know, you'll avoid other things like accidentally triggering a hyper or whatnot. Might be a little hard, you might occasionally get a stand medium or stand H when you're first starting, but just practice, you'll get it. If you've got your Plink dashing down, all that's really left is to show you, so let's go.
Yes! Not yet!
Want to see it again?
Yes! Yes! Not yet!
In case you missed it, the setup is actually pretty simple. After any hard knockdown, you just want to be able to get in position and with the right timing, be dashing as the opponent is tech rolling. If you do it right, X-23 will go through the opponent completely as they're tech rolling, ending up on the opposite side. This works off of any throw as well, but I'm just illustrating after a combo and you want to reset. The setup I'm doing here is just air series and a hard knockdown, 1 mirage feint, and then 3 Kara dashes to get me to the other side. You'll notice that there is a difference between dashing through the opponent while they're rolling back and dashing through the opponent while they're rolling forward. It's kind of the same as in Street Fighter. The spacing will end up different depending on which way you do it. To compensate for this, I usually do an M mirage feint when I'm in the corner to keep the correct spacing, and a light mirage feint when I'm mid-screen to keep the correct spacing. This also tends to exploit most people's habits. When you get them in the corner and then you mirage feint behind them, they usually try to roll away from the corner. And if they don't, you can do, you know, your standard corner mix-ups, which are plenty deadly by themselves. Of course, if your opponent happens to tech forward instead of backwards, then the mix-up doesn't become quite as strong. However, since you're doing Kara dashing, which is just wave dashing using buttons only, you'll get an auto-corrected dash towards them whenever they wake up, and you can follow up with your meaty normals and hit confirm into your combos. I like using crouch medium because it has a lot of active frames and it hits low, so it'll also catch people trying to jump up back if you time it medium.
Yes!
Unfortunately, this isn't quite a universal mix-up. Against larger characters like Nemesis or Sentinel, you won't be able to cross them up by dashing when they're rolling forward away from you. You can see in the video. It will still work if you're rolling from their feet towards their head as they're rolling away. So like the mid-screen, light mirage feint, and then dash version. But dashing behind them in the corner and then dashing will not get you to the other side. Luckily, the characters that are immune to that particular mix-up can also usually be instant overheaded with jump medium, so kind of a moot point. You gotta learn another technique, but no big deal. As you can see, Sentinel's hitbox is pretty big, but X-23 can still dash through him mid-screen, so do what you will with it. One additional thing that makes this mix-up pretty powerful is the way assists work in this game. If you haven't noticed, you can actually call an assist while you're tech rolling before you're recovered. Usually this is really good if you've got a strong defensive assist, but as you can see here, it kind of works against you if X-23 uses this assist. So as you can see, I've got the CPU programmed to repeat the mix-up, just looping, and I'm just mashing whatever defensive assist I've got. Like I've got Frank West's here, Shopping Cart, and Nemesis, whichever one has the super armor on it. And as you can see, when I call the assist as I'm waking up, the assist just comes out on the completely wrong side. In the case of some assists, like Nemesis is here, you can actually get a happy birthday from this. So yeah, that's pretty good if the opponent hasn't seen it coming.